Hello guys, so in this video we're gonna be doing something interesting. I'm gonna be showing you guys Dyson's newest product, which is called the Dyson Airwrap Complete. This is an Airwrap that comes with every kit included in their setup. And what this does is it automatically curls your hair. It works. I don't know how it works, but we're gonna try it for the first time ever on this video, and my wife is gonna demonstrate that. So this is what it comes, a big white box, and if you take the box away, is a beautiful, like, it's not real leather, but a beautiful case that hosts all the fancy attachments that came with this setup. So if you open up the thing, first you'll be greeted with a quick startup guide on how to use it, and I'm going to show you quickly what's inside the box, the magic box. So over here, it's nicely put into the box, and the box is very well made. It's super heavy with a black velvet lining. Looks really nice. So came with all the attachments. I'm just gonna quickly go through. So this is the just the regular air blower attachment. It blows hot air. It sucks the air in from this side, blows out from the other side. Two of those, what, 1.2?
1.2.
1.2 inch curlers. Two of the 1.6 inch, which is wider curlers, and two of the big brush. That's for brushing your straight hair, to make your hair straight and nice. One is a little hard and one is a little soft. Very slight, difference. Also, it came with a little nice filter clean brush for cleaning the filters on the main body itself. And this is for volumizing your hair. If you really love your hair to be, showing big volume, I guess, you'll be using this brush. Okay, so take a look at the main body itself. Very nicely made. I'm just gonna take the box away. I'm gonna take everything out. Okay, so box on the side. We put it on the floor. Okay, let's see. So this is the main body. It comes with a very heavy duty wall adapter, and on the bottom of the wall adapter is another adapter. I don't know what exactly is inside, but it could be another adapter. Let's see if it's dual voltage. It doesn't say. I want to find out if it works in 110 volts as well as international. Nope. Okay, so if you buy it in the United States, you can only use it in countries where the voltage is 120 volts to 110 volts. So maybe Japan, you can probably use it, but definitely not China, because China uses 220 volts, and this is not compatible with that voltage. So you probably need a converter to convert 110 volts, equipments to be used in 210 volt electricity countries. Okay, so keep that in mind. So if you buy it and you're out overseas, make sure you use a transformer. The body itself, very well made, glossy finish on the main body. This is where it draws the air in, so the filter area is right over here. I think it's washable. I think you can take it out and wash it in the water from what the instructions said. Also on the top is where the attachment is. Also the blower fan is right over here. On the side, 3 power buttons, not 3 switches. The main power button, which is right on the bottom. It's got one setting, just on and off, but when you have it on, you can also push it. So when you push it, it actually stops if you are actually at okay, so this is the air temperature setting, and this is the fan setting. If you push the power button up, it only affects the settings, the air temperature setting, when you actually have it in the warm air or the hot air mode. When in those modes, you push the power button up, the cold air comes in, so it stops making heat from the coils, it just draws the cold air. But if you put the air setting at cool, this power button pushing up doesn't really affect it at all. There are 3 fan settings, slow, medium, and fast. Okay, so let's see. And you can see the heating elements somewhere over here, like around this area, right inside. To attach the things on there, it's amazingly simple. You want to do that?
Sure. Looks like there's 4 studs and there are 4 little corresponding parts. So you just align those. And that's it.
Yeah. It's amazingly simple to attach and remove. And when it's attached, it holds it really well.
Yeah, and it automatically goes to lock mode. So when you want to move it, you just push this down and then you get it off.
Yep, so all the different parts, it's all same.
Yeah, it's really simple.
And one thing I found interesting is those pins, locking pins, some are not solid, like there's a outline, and some are solid. I don't know if there's any difference, like if there's a sensor setting inside that affects anything. I doubt there is, but it's just something I found interesting. So over here I'm going to show you one last thing before my wife tests it out. So this is the little filter cleaning part. When the filter gets dirty, if there are a lot of hairs around the area, cat hair, whatever, you just put the filter cleaning thing over here and then just gently brush it off. It's super cool, very nice design. And of course you can turn it around and brush the other part. Oh.
You can also take
Look,
off
I already
the
removed
filter cage and then wash it with water.
Take a
That's
look,
what
I
it
already
says.
removed the filter cage because it's obviously very, very light. So I'm going to put it back on. Let's see. So you put the filter back on, it's magnetic. So once you remove it, it just snaps on really nicely. So when you remove this, it exposes this area, which had very, very tiny holes. It's almost like a, what's it called? The shavers. It's transparent. There are some mechanism inside, but it's very tiny holes to suck the air in.
Do you think this is to brush that?
No, definitely not that. You're gonna damage that, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so just right over here. I don't think you need to clean it often, as long as you keeps the filter, the outside filter area clean. Okay, so you align the pen over there, and that's how you use it, and that's pretty much it. That's a basic usage instruction. So I'm gonna plug it in, and then my wife is gonna test it and see how the thing actually occurs, because we're all dying to try to find out how it occurs.
Yes.
So we don't know, but we'll see. Okay, gonna plug it into the power. And maybe you want to sit a little bit over here so I can center the camera. Yep. Okay, that's good. Okay, you can try it.
Okay guys, so bear with me. This is the second time in my life that I try to use a curling iron. The first time I used it was from more than 10 years ago. I spent more than 2 hours to curl my hair, which lasts less than an hour. So I'm really dying to try the new technology, which is called the self-wrapping. So I damped this half of my hair.
And you're using the big one.
No, this is the smallest.
Yeah, that's a smaller one.
That's
okay.
a 1.2 barrel. So it says whole
just pawn it
strand
out.
of hair, 4-inch, and to turn this on.
Maybe use the medium setting.
Use the medium setting. I'm gonna use the heated version, starting toward the end and
wrong direction. And then you pull it down, not out. Oh wow!
curls.
That's amazing. You can curl the front part. So just put it on the edge. Oh wow.
Wow, don't you see I'm getting better on my second curl?
No, don't pull it out, pull it down.
Oh, pull it down, okay.
See when you just pull it out, it looks horrible.
Thank you.
Like a
Wow.
constant reminder.
Okay, so let me try a new strand. Just need some practice. And don't use too much hair at one time.
I don't think you're supposed to put it on there. You're supposed to put the edge on there, like the very end. So hold your hair over there. You just do this.
You are so much better hairstylist. So pull it down.
Don't pull it out. Okay. Still needs a little more practice. It's her first time.
But it's amazing. Okay, let's try another one.
You want to try the big one? Maybe on your other side? Or you still want to try this on the back of the hair?
Actually, I want to try this one.
The volumizer?
The volumizer.
Yeah, sure.
Oh.
So you need to be, I guess if you want it to be curled, you need to have a damp hair and you need to use either the medium heat setting or the high heat setting. I think if you use a cool setting, it's not gonna hold it there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the cool thing is that it has a cool touch. So
it's always
this
cool.
is cool to touch, but
Which part is
careful.
hot?
This part, this main body is hot.
Oh yeah.
This is hot, but this tip is cool.
It's hot, but I can tell you this is actually plastic. So I guess it's high temperature plastic, but it's still pretty hot.
Yeah,
so
but you still wanna put it off from the
Right.
top, so
that's nice.
not to burn yourself.
Yeah,
so
the top is
try
very
that out.
the top is not hot at all, and this part is always super hot. Be careful. It could be ceramic or a high-tech material because it retains heat pretty well. It retains heat really, really well. So I would guess it's high-tech material. Something.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
Okay. So the volumizing, let's give it a try.
I think I should
How do you
dip
use
my
it then?
other
Okay.
or
Because this one doesn't require damp hair, right?
I don't know. Let's try with dry hair first.
And temperature
Still
setting?
on the hot
Are you
setting.
using the hottest setting? Okay.
I'm using the hottest setting because I want to see the effect. Wow. It's pretty nice. Okay. So should we keep trying?
But your hair is dry now.
Yeah, my hair is dry.
You need to damp your hair and then we can keep drying.
Yeah. Okay, so the problem for dry hair is because there's actually wind. It's not really sucking in. It's blowing to a certain direction. So if your hair is dry, if your hair is not damp enough like mine, which is almost dry, this is what is gonna happen.
It blows it all.
Instead of wrapping the hair, it's blowing the hair
Make
off.
sure your hair is damp.
So make sure your hair is damp.
And if your hair is too wet, simply use the blow dryer, which we haven't shown, but it works like a mini Dyson fan. Of course, you can use it with temperature setting and cool setting. So if your hair is too wet, use this to blow your hair kind of to a damp condition first. It's not as strong as the actual Dyson hair dryer. It's just like 1/3 of a power, if you ask me.
Yeah, let me just try for the
She's
highest power
she's gonna show you.
on my still damp hair right
Let's see
there.
how much of a blowing force.
Pretty strong wind. Actually, pretty strong wind. Whoa, kind of messy. Yeah, I'll say it's pretty strong wind.
And now your hair is all tangled.
Yeah, now my hair is
So
all
maybe you
tangled.
use this to get your hair straight. No, like actually put it on there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, why not?
Careful, might be hot.
You know what? It's actually cool to touch.
Good.
This part is hot.
Yeah, because there's heating element inside.
Yeah, I can feel that the heating element is like here.
Okay, now your hair is really messy.
Okay, it's okay. I'm gonna fix it. So this one is called the soft something.
Soft brush, and I don't think you need to use heat for it.
Okay.
You just like cool hair, and then turn it on. Maybe not even that much of a wind.
Lowest wind now.
Yeah. We haven't figured this out. It's our first time.
We're still figuring this out.
If you guys know,
we still got this tonight. We only got this tonight.
If you guys know how to use those attachments, feel free to ask in the descriptions below.
Yes, please feel free to share your tips. We'd love it. Okay, it's so much fun. I got some curls. Let's try, I damped my other side of hair just to try the other directions. I think that's it. So this looks to me, if you look top down, it looks like a counterclockwise. Again, I don't even know this is the right direction, but the curl looks nice, so I think it works. Okay, so pull some hair.
So I guess you do it layer by layer. Make sure the temperature setting is correct.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn to the middle temperature, not the hottest.
Medium heat.
Yeah, medium heat, but I'm still going to use the highest wind.
Okay.
Most powerful wind.
What if you try medium wind?
Okay, I'll try medium wind. Okay.
Start.
Turn this on.
Maybe high wind.
What's happening?
Wrong side. As you do it, you have to pull in. You can't just hold it there. Yeah. If you don't pull in, it's not gonna work.
Okay. Okay, then try again. So I cannot stay there?
Yeah, just start going in once you have the thing.
See, I'm clumsy.
Quickly, because your hair is gonna dry soon. Okay, maybe you need high heat, or maybe for the big one you probably want to use high heat.
Yeah, big one, less curly.
And give it a few, like 30 seconds or something. I don't like the big curl. I kind of like the smaller one from before, so maybe try the smaller one.
Okay, let's try the small one.
Maybe the big curl doesn't work for you.
Well, the big curl doesn't work.
Because
for
I
the
can barely
clumsy me.
I can barely see any effects on the big one. So try the small one.
Well, the trick is the arrows. You just need to put your hair to align with those arrows. So see.
Yeah, just do some more. I think people get it.
Here are the arrows, so I put arrows to align with those. Pull in.
That's perfect. So you pull in and then you pull down. Slowly, not that quick.
Pull in. More curls. Curls.
Let me take a quick video.
So I think I figured out some tricks.
You want to turn off and talk?
Yeah, I think I figured some tricks out already. So first, of course, is that you have to follow the direction of the curls. I guess it doesn't matter which you use, you just put your hair on the right side so it'll suck your hair in. And then also always start from the bottom. So let me show you what I mean. Start from the bottom.
You kind of pulled the other hair in as well.
Yeah, it's because I'm using the wrong strand.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what I was trying to mean was start from the bottom. It's going to wrap your hair and toward the top side. I think that's pretty much it.
Yep, super easy to use. It's pretty much a no-brainer.
Yeah.
If you have $500, $550, actually, you know what? About the pricing, I want to mention is because they also have a $499 package, which actually I think doesn't come with a volumizing brush or whatever, but it only comes with like those attachments with a blower, I think one mirror or something like that.
No.
One brush.
Yeah.
What I want to say is those tools are not as much fun or as much useful because you can just use a regular brush. Anyone can. Those two are not as useful. It does help dry your hair quicker. If you have I guess very wet hair, you can brush with this with some heat. Your hair dries much quicker and straight. Same with the volumizing tool right over there, but it's not essential. But I think the most fun part are those. Like to me as a guy, most fun part is those self-wrapping tools right over here.
Oh, trust me. To me as a woman, it is too the self-wrapping because.
And also another useful thing
That's
is this
a
little
nightmare.
quick dryer.
So another thing I want to mention is I tried on the side the brush and the volumizer. I feel with this plus the body is kind of long to maneuver, so it's not very
efficient.
Actually, yeah, it's not very convenient to use.
It looks funny too.
And I think the most comfortable length will be grabbing from the middle, but again, it's kind of heavy.
Yeah.
So I would say I definitely had lots of fun to play with those 1.2 inch. I yet to try the 1.6 inch curler, and of course the dryer. The dryer is kind of powerful. And then I'll find out more about those
the brushes
and the volumizers, and we'll report back. Again, this is the second time in my life to try the curlers.
Any kind of curler.
Yeah, any kind of curler. There's a lot to explore. Oh, one more thing. The main body can turn.
Can turn any way you want without
Or
the line
360.
gets twisted.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess that's why I can turn. So I think this is a nice little feature. But please, if you have any hair styling tips, please share in the comment section. We'd love to see it. So that in our follow-up video, we can share more with you guys.
All right, thank you so much for watching, and take care, guys.